Hello everyone, it's Bernina Jeff at High Fashion Sewing in Grand Junction, Colorado. Today we're going to talk about the updates for the 770 series. Right now there are two versions of the 770. The original version has a small screen right here. This is the 770 Plus edition that came from the factory with the large screen. So it takes a different update than the 770, whether it's been upgraded to the Plus or just the plain 770. And they're all QEs, so you can say 770 QE. It has a smaller screen. It's about a third of that size. It takes a different update stick. So I've got my staff trained, so if you need to order a preloaded USB stick with the update, we can send it to you through my Shopify account. I will have a separate place there, one for a 770 QE small screen update stick and a 770 QE large screen update stick. Very important. They are not, the reason I need to have a different update is computers need drivers to run certain parts of their hardware, and the hardware is this screen, and the screen's larger, so it takes a different driver, so it has to have a different firmware. So let's see what software this one's running and if it needs to be updated yet. So this is the 770 QE Plus with the large screen. So we're going to go into the settings. The universal gears is the settings now. Go into sewing machine, go into the circle I, which is our information, and we're going to go to V10. It always says V.10 or V1.0. Now this version is 39.07.04. That's an old version. The back two numbers should be .11. So this one needs to be updated. I'm going to show you how easy that is once you've got the update on the stick. So across here I call my cookie breadcrumb or cookie trail here. So if I go back to information, there's that. If I go back to the sewing machine, I get my menu. And I know that the update version or update menu is in this one that says wrench. And then here's update. So it even gives you the update here. So you don't even need to go all the way back to that area. If you just go to update, you'll see whether you need one or not. So I put the update on a stick. I'm going to put the stick in the USB port. And what I like to do is Bernina gives you the option to save all your personal settings to the stick before you start the update. I like to do that first. So I'm going to touch that. Depending upon how many designs and stuff, it doesn't take any time at all. So now it has made a folder on the stick and it's called backup. So you can actually back that folder up from the stick to the sewing machine. That's what that bottom button's for. But right now, since we need to get to 07.11, I'm just going to hit update, and it's that simple. You just let the machine turn itself off and on, and do not turn the machine off. Do not take the stick out until a message on the screen says update successful, enjoy many hours of sewing, or something of that sort. So this pops on and off. It's what it's supposed to do. Just be patient, and it'll be done in about 5 or 6 minutes. We're not going to sit here and go through the whole update process, but I wanted to show you the progress bar. So there's a progress bar across the bottom. It lets you know things are happening. And if this takes more than 20 minutes, something went wrong. You may have gotten the wrong files on the USB stick. The USB stick literally should only have 3 files on it when you start. You cannot even have that update folder because if it has the update folder on it still, you can't share one after you've done your own because it'll save your settings to the next person's machine. So you want to go into that USB stick if you're sharing it and just erase the update folder. No, not the update, I'm sorry. The backup folder on the stick, and then you just have three bin files on that stick. If it doesn't find the right files, then it'll say unsuccessful and you need to get that done. You cannot have anything else on that USB stick. It has to be totally formatted and only have those 3 folders. It can't have a Word document on there. It can't have a PDF document on there. It cannot have any other folders. So it's very fussy about that. And that's why I do very well on selling these $29 update sticks. And let's say if I sell you an update stick and next week Bernina comes out with a new update, I won't charge you $29. I'll just send you another stick, and then you could, with a postage paid envelope, to send the other one back. So I'm not going to be mercenary that way. And there's always going to be that potential that Bernina comes out with a brand new update right after I've sent you one. So anyway, this is Bernina Jeff. Remember to shop at my Shopify store. That is bernina-jeff.myshopify.com. I have these preloaded sticks on there. I also have my oil, my favorite tweezers, all my little gadgets and tools. And I have listed all the Bernina feet. And for the month of March 2022, they're 20% off. So you can go in there, and at the end of your purchase, it'll take 20% off of the MSRP of the feet. So it's a great way to shop when Bernina's offering that sale. Also, you can call the shop at 970-256-1293. We love to chat with the owners, and we'll take your orders that way. Or you can actually check out my website at www.hifashiongjj.com. So thank you very much. This is Bernina Jeff, and I hope this helps you with your updates on your 770 QEs. Remember, there's two update possibilities, one with the small screen and one with the large screen. The small screen version number, if you want to check your machine, ends in .12. The large screen's .11, the small screen's .12. So if your firmware on your 770 does not match to that, you should get it updated, because it really enhances some of the features. And if you're going to use some of the new embroidery features or even sewing features, it's well worth that free update. You can go to the consumer website and download it yourself. I just offer the convenience that you can buy it preloaded. Thanks again, Jeff at High Fashion. So we might as well hang out here, because the update is not totally finished. This is what I'm talking about. It turns itself off and on several times. This is not the time to pull out your USB stick, because it's actually putting what I backed up onto the machine again. So any personal settings, like when to raise the foot, how many stitches to tie off, all those settings. Oh, and by the way, I do have a video on settings. So if you go to YouTube and search Bernina Jeff settings, I have a really nice video on the settings that personalize the machine to your uses. I think it runs about 30-40 minutes, and you will get my explanation why you should have one setting over the other. So I found that Bernina doesn't really do a good settings class, so I made my own. And watch here, we're going to get one last turn on, and we should get a screen that says, "Update successful. Congratulations. Automatic software update was successfully completed. We wish you many hours of enjoyment with your Bernina." This is when you can touch the green check mark, and I will not pull out the USB stick till I turn the machine on, because USB stick is still lit up. Pretty sure it's not going to hurt anything, but I'm going to turn the machine off. There's no light on the USB stick, so it's finished. I'm going to go take this to a computer and erase the backup folder inside here, leaving the 3 bin files only, and now it's good to update another 770 QE Plus with the large screen. Thank you.